Nobody really likes complaints, do they?
I'm tired and my knee hurts.
Which knee?
My elbow hurts.
So on today's 5-minute sales training, how to minimize complaints and cancellations through the home buying experience. Welcome back, everyone, to another 5-minute sales training where today we'll look at how to minimize complaints and cancellations through the home buying experience. I know this is a hot topic, so I know you're going to want to hit that like button real quick. Subscribe too if you haven't. Also, if you've received your copy of From Contract to Close by myself and my friend Bob Merman, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. That book is all about creating fantastic customer experiences that will minimize complaints and cancellations, just like our topic today. Now, certainly nobody likes it when a customer complains, and of course we don't like it when a customer says they're thinking about canceling the sale. But when we see markets shift, this is exactly what happens. And the question is, why? Well, it helps to understand the buying formula. We know that people buy when their current dissatisfaction multiplied by their future promise is greater than their cost and fear. They won't purchase unless that formula is favoring those left side components, the current dissatisfaction and the future promise needing to be greater than the cost and the fear. But what happens after the purchase? Well, the market changes. And as the market changes, they can see that there is bad economic news or higher interest rates or whatever happens, and that fear now begins to rise. As the fear rises, it throws the formula out of balance.
He will bring balance.
Market changes tend to increase that fear component, and then our formula just gets out of whack. It's not to be unexpected. This is a very normal occurrence whenever we see a market shift. The question is, how do we make sure that we are ready and prepared for customer complaints, or even when they're talking about canceling the sale altogether? Now, the best way to do that is, of course, to prevent that from happening in the first place. And the way we prevent that is to be thinking about how we can actively increase each home buyer's individual positive experience. That is to say that once they're in contract, once they're going through the process, we need to constantly be brainstorming, how do I serve this person? How do I provide such a great experience that the emotional energy is so strong that they'd be less inclined to complain and certainly less inclined to cancel? So what are the keys to doing that? How do we make sure that the emotional energy remains strong? Well, there are two things that you need to think about when it comes to serving your customer and your backlog and keeping them happy in order to minimize complaints and cancellations. And those two keys are speed and personalization. Now, when we talk about speed, we're talking about how quickly we communicate, how quickly we resolve issues, how frequently they're hearing from us in the first place. How soon can we get an answer to their questions? And in the customer's mind, speed is everything. Now, the reason that speed is so important is that when a customer has any type of concern, they tend to obsess on that concern. And the longer it takes to address that issue, the more our customers' fear rises. They start to catastrophize. They start thinking about what could possibly go wrong. I mean, so many things can go wrong. Construction delays and bad news, and it's starting to rain, and the barista got my coffee wrong. After a while, they start thinking that maybe this is not such a good idea. So speed is critical to keep the customer from going negative on us. You got to be quick. The other opportunity is for personalization.
It became personal with me.
And when we talk about personalization, it's the opportunity to make certain that we're thinking about how we are serving each individual customer according to their specific needs, according to their concerns, according to their issues, according to their hopes and their dreams. It's worth it each week to sit down and go through your backlog of buyers and just ask, how can I personalize the presentation for this particular customer? How do I make sure that I'm doing something unique for them that will keep the emotional energy strong in order to prevent complaints and cancellations? Now look, people are going to complain. They just are. From time to time, they're going to want to cancel. We could talk all day about how to recover from that, but I would much rather see you in a position where we're not getting the complaints or the threats of cancellations in the first place. serve first. Thanks for watching today's 5-minute sales training. Get your copy of From Contract to Close over at shop.jeffshore.com. And until next time, my friends, learn more to earn more.